So today's video, excuse the noise, there's construction going on. Today's video is about restoring balance. And this is the Trident Maple that I'm working on. And each one has different things that I'm working on over the years. This is a big monster, it's like a sumo wrestler, this tree. Anyway, I have some wire starting to cut in a little bit. I'm going to take that off. These runners, which is a wonderful sign of health, I'm going to cut back to nothing right here. And then this one I'm going to take off. I was leaving this to heal a large scar, honestly about like that. And I'm going to actually take off the cut paste on this tree and see what I can figure out and see what's, if I need to clean it. You know, when I first started building this tree, I got it in 2018, and as you can see, it's probably 10 inches wide. And I had a huge hole, I still do. I'm going to pull this out today and clean this up. But at the time, I didn't have any buds here. And so I started this branch. Well, now I've grown another branch here. And in the future, if I don't like it, I can replace it with this. But I decided I needed a lower branch. This piece you can't see all the way up. This is a 3-foot piece that grew just this year. To help heal this, I'll probably take it off and then clean this all out and let another one run next year to clean that so I don't get a huge knot here. I'm going to take this off today. And then sometimes you may have to make something look like it's temporarily there until you get a new bud to pop. So I have a new bud right here. It's in the middle. It's in the middle of a little bit of a curve, but I still think it'd be okay. I don't think I'm going to lose curve if I just use that. It's a huge tree. I have another branch here, but this branch is unneeded. It was just used because I didn't have any branch right in this space. So fake it till you make it. I was just using something until I grew another branch. Well, now I've got one growing. So today, that's one of the things I'm going to take off. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. And in the past, I didn't have back branches. Well, now I do. I'm probably going to, I'll shorten this a little bit. And then I'm going to take off this other one. I was making sure that both of them grew before I took one off. Well, now I can take one off. And that's this one right here. This has been a fun tree. It's just a project tree. It's a huge monster trident. But anyway, it'll be a beautiful tree in the future. All right, stay tuned. Okay, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to take this branch off right here. So let's do that. Now I'm going to take it off a little more, and a little more, and a little more. Tool I'm using is called the Hybrid. It's both a concave and a spherical cutter, and it's one of my favorite tools. And now I'm actually going to pull all this off. I'm also going, since I'm here, I'm going to shorten this branch right here. Leave a little dieback. That one was too strong. I left it on just so I can get large enough. And since I'm here, I'm going to take this one off completely. put some cut paste on that when I'm done. Just clean this up a little bit. I'm going to take this one off also. And I'm going to shorten this one, not take it completely off. I'll rewire that later. And this one's on the bottom. I'm going to take that off. This one's on the top. I'm going to take that off. Don't need that right now. I'll probably go into the one that's back here in the future. I'm going to shorten this one a little bit. And I'm going to take this one off on top also. So I'm also going to remove this one. I had two going here for a while, just to make sure that they both made it, and they both did. So now I only need one. And then I'll put cut paste on all these cuts. And then I'm going to start on the very top, reducing this also. But we're going to start with this right here. And we're going to take that off. And we're going to take this off. We'll take that down. In the future, I may take this whole thing off. I'm going to shorten that. We are not at the stage of development where I'm building the top, so these are all just things I can take off, and I'll get 10 more pops next year. New buds. Actually, I'm going to saw this whole thing off. Alright, so now what I'm going to do to create more taper is I'm going to take this big piece off here, and this piece right here I'm going to take completely off also, and then put cut paste on it like I did here. I've done little bits at a time, and so this is time, and then I'm going to take this piece off also, and that should make that a lot nicer for taper from the top to the bottom. So now, this has been on here a while, so I'm going to pull this all off. This was a deep, deep, deep hole. And so anyway, I'm going to clean this out and then restart the edges to heal this even more. Make sure I don't have any rot underneath here. And I don't, it's healing. So I will scrub this, clean it, and then restart the edges to heal, like this right here. You can always tell when it starts to look like a belly button, like it's going to heal over a belly button, and that's what it's done in the past here. Especially in this area. This area was really deep hole, and it's almost healed. So it's just going to be a unique feature for this tree. As you can see, I lightly agitated or revealed this, opened it up so that it can continue to heal all the way around. And, you know, it could be some years, but I've got a bunch of these other ones to heal. So, yeah, that is our goal, is to clean this up And now let that heal. Okay, well, I've put on new cut paste. That'll allow that to heal for another 2-3 years. And a lot of the spots, like this, when they finish healing over them, they just kick that cut paste off and then heal completely over it. This is one that's sort of done that. Probably need to clean that up a little bit more and put cut paste there, but it healed over it. Here's another one where it's almost healed. It was a large branch it cut off and probably about 3/4 of an inch thick near the top, and it's mostly healed. I just agitated it. Another year or two, that should be completely healed over. Okay, well, we are done for now. As you can see, I did a little bit of cleanup on the tree, removed some branches, and I wired these 2 branches back here back into place, took off those other branches. And this again is a long-term project. One of my students, actually graduate, Hartgrove, raised this tree. So it was to here earlier this year, and then he raised it another 2 inches in the pot so we can really see the flare of this Nabari. And it's getting there. It's a little monster, little sumu. All right, talk to you guys later.